Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, PLARIUM have done something awesome right now. They just dropped one of the easiest chances for everybody who's level 35 and above to get a free Legendary Steel Tome, 2 free Ancient Shards, a bunch of energy. All you have to do is put yourself through a whole bunch of 3 versus 3 arena fights. Now, the initial feedback I got from some of the lower level players was like, oh, this feels awful. What's going on? Take a second. Take a second. Do the maths. And you'll realize this is actually a freaking steal of an event. If I said to you right now, worst case, absolute worst case, would you give me 5 of your gems for a Legendary Steel Tome, 2 Ancient Shards, and a few hundred energy? What's your answer? What's your answer right now? 5 gems, would you? Of course you would, because a Legendary Steel Tome is so difficult to get, and damn, who wouldn't take that offer? So what's going on? We have got this 3 versus 3 tag team tournament. You know, when they keep tagging in and out. Tag team tournament, it's on. If you are anywhere outside of Bronze 1, this is super easy, like ridiculously easy. But if you're in Bronze 1, that's where the challenge comes. And even then, it's not a challenge. It's not. Don't think it is. It's absolutely not. This should be a full fire, definite Legendary Steel Tome for everybody in the game. Without question. Okay? And why is that? So, along the way, we get some energy. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you very much. We get 40 gems along the way. That's going to be part of the reward. And then we get a 2 Ancients and a Legendary Steel Tome at the top. Okay, if you are anything like gold level player, it's super easy to get. You just got to win your battles. How do you win your battles? I'll tell you how. It's reset day today. You go into your defense and you set nothing defenses, all level 1s. Give everybody a free win. Some people are going to be like, that's manipulating the game. I don't care. This game mode is super boring and I will do it every single week. I do this whether there's a tournament on or not. Monday, I come in, I set my defense as 4 noobs, yeah, and then I let my rank tank for 4 days. And then on Friday, I put a proper defense in, I win some battles, and I go back up. What does that mean? It means I get easy fights. I've actually just been fighting to show you something else here, but I get easy fights along the way, like this one down here, where I've just got a bunch of noobs that I'm fighting. I get a whole bunch of easy fights. My tag team arena's done like this. And then I go back and do something else which I actually enjoy in this game. So that's the way I do it. You set your defense up like this, no matter whether you're in Bronze 1 or Gold 4, it makes no difference. And you will find that you always get a whole page of this type of fight here, these blue fellas, or single target people like this, which is just an easy win. Okay? So absolutely you would get the wins, and you should never take a fight which isn't a guaranteed 3 wins. Yeah? So I won't take this fight here. I'm going to take this fight because it's a guaranteed maximum points. Why would you take any difficult fights in Tag Team Arena? Literally, you would be insane to take a difficult fight in Tag Team Arena. Okay. So you would get 10 fights for free. Yeah. You then get your free refill. Bam. 20 fights. Okay. If you are in gold or anything, it's just an absolute, like, full-on conclusion. You've won. If you're in bronze, you will get 30 points per free victory win. Yeah? So you're going to get, as a given, 300 points for 10, 600 points for 20 wins a day. Okay? 3 days times 600, you're going to get yourself 1,800 points just as a given. Okay, so how many points do we need then to get you up to your 2,500? If you're in a difficult tier, I've actually seen a screenshot. Somebody in lower tiers only needs 1,700. So you've already done it. You've already done it without using any gems. But for anyone who's in this kind of 2,500 camp, you're going to need, what, another 700 points? That's going to be 1 full refill per day. How much does a refill cost? It's actually really cheap. The first refill in Tag Team Arena is cheap, 15 gems. So it's going to cost you 45 gems. You do this once per day. It goes up the more you do it in a day. So do it once per day 15 gems a day. It's going to cost you 45 gems. But you get 40 back anyway. You get 40 back as a reward. So it's actually only going to cost you 5 gems to get yourself a legendary tome and 2 ancient shards. It's the most... It's one of the best things Plarium have done. I don't think it's going to get people enthused about 3 versus 3 because I don't think the game mode's any different. But at least they've given us some free rewards for this terrible game mode. Whilst we're in this video, I'm just going to talk about a couple of other things. So, Dragon Tournament. Oh, one other thing I will say actually for Tag Team Tournament, it's a little bit of a kick in the nuts if you're less than level 35 because it's not even unlocked. Why wouldn't the makers of a game that want to encourage their players to play the game, why would you? Let me show you actually what it looks like. So here is the kind of standard one for most players playing the game. This will be your scores. Here is the lower level one that someone sent me. This is someone who's level 35, I think it was. No, 45. Sorry, 45. So 10 levels over the threshold of being able to play. Super easy, 1,700 points. That's just bronze 1 winning all day. No worries, no gems at all. You gain gems. But this is what you see if you're a low level. Unlocks at level 35. Good luck, friend. Come back another day. Why wouldn't you just put in a different tournament for a lower level player? Like, if you're trying to encourage people to play your game, why don't you just put in a normal arena tournament or something else that a low level player can do? Doesn't make any sense to me at all. But there you go. So if you're a low level, you get none of this nice stuff. You just kind of get to watch a video of me talking about how great it would have been if you were level 35. So let's get back into game mode. So yeah. So we've got 2 other tournaments coming up, which I just want to touch on. Dragon Tournament starts tomorrow. There's going to be a frenzy for lifesteal gear. So what does that mean? It means that from tomorrow, whilst that tournament is live, you will get 2 times chance to get lifesteal drops. Now, for an early game player fighting their way up to try and beat Clan Boss, maybe you're on Brutal Clan Boss or normal through to Brutal, maybe normal through to Nightmare even. Lifesteal gear is like your lifeblood for your Clan Boss team. Probably for quite a lot of your teams, Faction War teams, Clan Boss teams. This is a big set to put on ×2, I think, for the majority of players. Now, don't forget, the majority of players that play this game are not like me, played it for 2 years. They've played it for less than 3 months. So lifesteal gear is huge in a ×2 event. So yeah, absolutely you want to fill your boots on this. Now you can get yourself double bubble, so you get yourself lifesteal gear, but they're also doing a tournament. Now this isn't great for newer players in fairness, but basically you need to have champions from the Galen Pact Alliance. I don't know what the rewards will be like for this. I've not seen them, and we can't get any info on that. I don't get that for a day. So Galen Pact, what does that mean? You go into index here. You've got the Galen Pact here. It's these 4 different factions. So Ogrin tribes, if you've got champions like Grush already, if you've got Udo, Shatterbones, now you can change the AI. Shatterbones is actually freaking amazing for this dungeon, especially level 20. His A2 is what you want to set first. He just rips turn meter back and helps you through all of the waves. So Shatterbones will probably be in a lot of teams for this type of event. You've got Occult Brawlers to throw poisons out on the dragon. So not a bad set here. You've also got the Jailer, who hits like an absolute beast. You've got Bellower that can help you in waves, put him in a stun set or knock through. So some good champions actually in the Ogrin tribes. I think I could build a really good just Ogrin tribes team to take down Dragon, honestly. Lizardman, if you don't have any of these beastly legendaries like Fushan or Draco, you want to be looking towards Aox. Maybe you just got him over the weekend. Aox, super good here. Probably not much else really. Haruspex is not bad. There's not too much else in there that I would kind of steer towards. If you're struggling, maybe you've already got Broadmoor built out as a level 50, as a reviver, potentially. But that will be slow. In the Skinwalkers, you've got Taurus. Throws out a ton of poison. Super good for that. You've got Ursine Ironhide. It's not bad here. Fane is not bad here if you can get her to the boss. Steel Skull, not bad. The rest of them, honestly, there's not much in here. Taurus is the kind of standout quality epic. But in terms of rares, Nullhorn, absolute beast. Nullhorn can just tank up the waves, no problem, with a bit of support. He's literally just going to be thrown out his Provoke. Then he's going to be thrown out his Unkillable. And yeah, all you need is accuracy on him and a bit of speed, some defensive stats, and let everyone else do the job. So he's actually good. Fleshmonger's not bad as a kind of weak source decreased defense if you're struggling for a decreased defense champ. That was the Skinwalkers. And then in the Orcs, again, like good legendaries. You might have Kreela. Kreela's super solid here. You might have Brago. Not bad here as a kind of support champion for your damage. But Zardala, great for drop defense. Throws a weakening as well on the boss. Jute, awesome. Now you can turn off his A3 for this. So decrease attack and defense, AoE, low cooldown. So he's super good here. Vrash could come in as a healer. Sanash could come in as a support champ. If you've got Seer, she's probably just going to be nuking the waves for you anyway. Seer plus Kreela combo is actually kind of busted for speed. And you can also rely on someone like Gaelic to do some damage. But there's not that many solid poisoners between these three factions, okay? So you're probably going to struggle a little bit on poison on the actual dragon. But for clearing waves, there's great champions. So you kind of get double bubble if you're going for lifesteal gear and you can use the Galen Pact. If not, then depending on what level of account you are, I mean, for me, I don't care a single bit about lifesteal gear anymore. For my account, it's irrelevant. But if I was on a newer account, and actually I'm going to be starting a free-to-play account really soon, probably tomorrow, I would have been all over this, as a kind of lower level. So just bear that in mind. For some people, it's going to be great. For others, just stick to farming somewhere else. And then the last tournament, which I don't have any more info on, is another champion training. It does say here, grow your Void collection by ascending champions, leveling them up and upgrading their ranks. And it does kind of follow on from a message we got from PLARIUM to say there's going to be Void Shards available in this champion training tournament. Now, they're bigging it up. They are bigging it up. Does that mean we're going to be getting like 10, 15, 20 Void Shards? Or are we going to get 1 or 2? I feel like it's probably going to be 1 or 2. They never drop more than a couple of Void Shards in anything. They massively see Void Shards as their income. So we'll see. We'll see what pops up from it. But for champion training, I'll ping my how to level champions fast video at the end here, so you can kind of take a look. But yeah, champion training is just all about pumping champions up, leveling them up, getting yourself through different areas to this. You might end up thinking, what do I want to prioritize here between Dragon and champion training? But depends what the rewards look like for both of these, to be honest. So there you go, guys. Look, bit of an update. Congratulations on your free legendary tome if you're more than level 35. And I guess let me know below, is this Dragon tournament something that you're interested in or not with the Galen Pact? Something a little bit different, but is it a bit different but more annoying? Let us know. I've been Hell Hades. I will catch you later.